Welcome back to the farm. We're going to do some little farm work today. I'm going to till this again where the garlic's going, and we're going to lay a row of plastic mulch. And kind of right here's the old pumpkin patch, kind of right here. I got 2 pumpkins I'm waiting on, and we'll mow that down and put some cover crop there. We'll try today, hopefully. It depends on how this goes, and it's kind of windy today, so I don't know if it's going to go good or what. But the first thing we'll do is till it. We did get rain 2 days ago, and hopefully it'll bring up some of that moisture and make the plastic lay a little easier. So I got to till it. I got to hook my plastic mulch layer up to TYM. We're going to lay it, and we'll see what time it is, how long all that takes, and then we're going to get ready to do some cover crop on the far garden, the south garden, and that south pasture. So, and we'll talk about that later. But anyway, today, right now, we're going to do some tilling. And I'm sorry about the noise. They're pumping manure over at the dairy, so it's extremely loud for whatever reason. And it goes 24 hours a day. So I think you've heard it before. But anyway. All right, so I'm going to get this little strip tilled. It'll take just a few minutes, and we'll get the thing hooked up. And hopefully we can get some mulch laid. We're kind of down in a little swell. Hopefully the wind won't be too bad, and we can get it going. The trees are kind of starting to turn here. We're in southeast Tennessee, zone 7B, so it's been really dry. I'm going to get my phone. I'll try to get some pictures of the trees. They're just starting to turn here. I know we was in Pennsylvania, 2-3 weeks ago, and I hadn't started turning up there either. I don't remember. So we actually got a lot of leaves falling. So I don't think it's going to be all that pretty here this year because of the dryness. But next week we're supposed to have a lot of rain. That's why I'm doing this. We'll get this ready. We'll probably plant. Maybe today is Tuesday. You'll see this on Wednesday. We'll probably plant Saturday. I would like to get that done too by next week. Get that planted. I can get it prepped right now. I don't want to plant too early before the rain. So anyway, yakking. Let's get this tilled up. You want to talk about a good till? That's it right there. I'm really surprised how well this tills up, and I'm kind of excited now about next year. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, next year I'm putting my watermelons where the pumpkins are to my left or right, and then cantaloupe here over there. And gotta get some more wood chips, boy. All right, I'm gonna go hook that mulch layer up. It's like a lot of trouble just put one row down, don't it? But we didn't. Of course, we got a lot better garlic this year, quality. I think last year I just got it out off Amazon just to try it. And we planted it, and then we put straw down over it after it came up. But I was watching YouTube, and this one guy does it with mulch, biodegradable mulch, and that's what we're going to do. Might be easier. And we'll get better results next spring, keep the weeds down. So, all right, I'm gonna get TYM. I'm gonna hook the mulch layer up. I'm gonna get my help, and we're gonna try to lay some plastic here. It might have done a little too good. I might have throw too much dirt up on there, but probably when it rains, I'll let it rain one time and it'll wash it off a little bit, and then we'll plant that garlic. So I don't know how many feet that is. Probably 100, 150 feet maybe. And I'll probably at least double plant 2 rows, maybe even triple plant. I don't know. So anyway, all right, this little job's done. I'm glad to get this out of the way. It's a lot of work for a little bit of time. It's a lot of hooking up. So anyway, we'll go and hook that. I'm gonna unhook my tiller. I won't need it no more on the John Deere, and we'll get ready to do something else. Gotta change the plans real quick. Was gonna pull the tiller off the John Deere, but I got to thinking I'm putting cantaloupe and watermelon, putting watermelon where the pumpkins or vice versa. But anyway, this has already been tilled, so all I gotta do is run it over, mow it, and hit it with a cutting hard, and we'll throw some cover crop seed down on that. This has never been tilled or even touched as far as I know, this side. So I'm gonna lightly till this area, and it's probably is, I don't know, 200 by 200 by 100 or something like that feet. And it's just gonna have a little carve out because there's a, probably can't tell it, but there's a slope that goes down, and I got a little gravel pit over there. So I'm gonna lightly till this real quick, and so when I do my cover crop, I'll just do all this at once. And I could probably, I was debating whether I could just run my cutting hard over it. And I'm gonna till it just a little bit, kind of get it loosened up just a little bit, just slightly, and then we'll hit it again with a cutting hard, and then we'll sow it. So, all right, I'm gonna get the John Deere. It's already warmed up, fired up, and we're gonna do this. It didn't take very long, probably about 40 minutes or so. You can see I was going slow, and I didn't have it all the way down. I did on maybe 1 or 2 runs accidentally. So anyway, and that's a pretty big area. That'd be more cantaloupe than I have grown in the past if we fill all this up. So anyway, it looks pretty good. I don't think this dirt up here on this little flat spot right in here is as good as down there where the pumpkins are and where the garlic is. For whatever reason, it's got a little more. It's got a lot more clay in it, red clay. I don't have very many places that's got red clay on top like this. But it's not all red clay, it's a mix. So I don't know, a railroad built some stuff over here back in the day, or I don't much think so, just looking at the lay of the land. But anyway, let's look at our Oak Island finds, and what I mean by that, something I don't know what it is, but it's worthless. First thing I found was this piece of metal. I don't know what that goes to. It's nothing that I've ever had. Looks like it's had a rivet in it, so it can't be that old, I wouldn't think. But it is bent here. I mean, this is a factory bends. So I don't know what that goes to. What you'd even use it for. Next big thing is found this piece of a bolt with 2 nuts on it, a square nut and then a regular hex nut. So I don't know what this goes to. Nothing I've ever had. So another artifact from Oak Islands. We don't know what it is, but it's worthless. And then I found a piece of charred wood, probably from the Indians or something. Probably had a campfire up here on this little thing or something. I don't know. It's worthless. I think the Oak Island, the show TV starts in a couple weeks. So anyway, all right, I got this all I'm gonna do for now. I'm just gonna let it go. Then we'll come back up here with a cutting har when we're doing all the others, and go over it again, and then we'll throw down some cover crop. And I'm gonna up here. I'm gonna use Winter Magic. I think it's what it's called. It's a rye. It's a cereal rye. Use here. All my garden, I'm gonna use it, and then I'm gonna do that one field way over there where the chickens are. And here comes a dadgum another train. I'm gonna do it in a called Marshall, and it's I'm gonna let it go. I might bring the sheep back over here if I don't have enough grass over here during the winter and let them eat on it, but I like to let it go and maybe cut it for hay, see how it does for hay. If it does really good, I'll do next year I'll do this little part down here in hay, and then I'll cut it. That's some nice hay. You know, it's only like $30 for a 50-pound bag, and I think 50 pounds would do 1 acre. So I think that one little area over there is probably just a little bit more than an acre, but this is about 2 or 3 acres where my hay is. So, but I don't have anything to feed hay to right now, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Well, we'll do this in an update. All right, here comes the choo-choo train. Let's see what it's going slow too. We're right next to the track. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. While that train's going by, it's not too awful loud, so actually I'm going to clean this out all the way down to where that dip goes, and I want to put some sugar maples up through here. Hopefully I can get 5 in there, but I don't know if we'll measure it out and see how far it is. That's my plan. I'm probably going to get on that maybe when it really gets a little cooler, when I can get some firewood for next year. And, all I can do. Alright, so I'm through with the tiller. This time I think I'm really through with it. So I'm going to go unhook it, and see what else we can get into. I got something to be doing.